not gonna do any favorites. I think this is gonna be my honest and just best best way of ranking these for how well they kill zombies. We're gonna do it without Gobblegums and Elixirs, and see which one's the best. We're gonna go down the list. All right, so let's start with the Sliquifier. Sliquifier, obviously, it's one of the best winter weapons of all time, in my opinion. But it does its job well though, so it can kill. It's a 2-shot. It becomes a 2-shot around 100. That's already good. That gets you the really high rounds. And basically, I mean, you could slip off, but it's the chances, man. It's not that high. I'm gonna put it in S. I think the Sliquifier deserves that S tier. I think it's probably up there with the best winter weapons of all time. Next, we got the Baby Maker. And the Baby Maker, bro, I'm gonna put it above the Sliquifier. Because, listen, that thing does not give out ever. That thing will stay tall. And you will never see that thing ever give out. So I think it deserves to be there at that spot. Alright, next we have the Wonder Waff. The thing about the Wonder Waff is it gets you the high rounds. It's really the high round strat. But the ammo just brings it down a lot. So I would have to say B for the Wonder Waff, just because the ammo really just drops it, and if it had more ammo, it would be a lot better, in my opinion. So, like I said, ammo is really the big thing about it. Next, we have the Alistair's Foley. Alistair's Foley, I'm gonna say this right now, is one of my favorite winter weapons to use. And honestly, if you have it fully upgraded, it will kill zombies. 2 of them will kill zombies forever. The other ones won't. There's one that won't, and it's like the fire one. But you know, I can deal with that. I'm gonna have to put it at B though, behind the Wonder Waff, since it does have settings where it won't instantly kill zombies. So I think that kind of holds it back. Next we have the Apophagant Servant. And honestly, if we're going, like I said, I'm going off with no Gobblegums to make it completely fair. This cannot be an S, because this is only good for high rounds with Gobblegums, in my opinion. But I would put it in. I don't think I can put it higher. I can't put an S. S is just too high, but I think A is a good spot. It still gets you the high rounds, but the ammo really drops it a lot. So I cannot put it in S. I don't think it deserves that spot. Next we got the Blundergat. It's not a good weapon. I wouldn't touch the thing. I would upgrade it, of course, but just using its normal form, it's not going to get you past like round 20. So I wouldn't use it, but I'd of course upgrade it. Magmagat. Magmagat is actually alright. It's not amazing. It's not really going to get you to too high rounds. So I'm going to have to put it in D. It's not. Blundergat's upgrades are good in the sense of completed Easter egg, but for high rounds, they're not amazing. It's more the shield, the Hellish Retriever that really gets you there. Not really that. So I have the Ray Gun Mark 3s. Ray Gun Mark 3s are really, they can get you to around 60, 70 before they start really start really just not doing any damage. So in that, I have to put it above the Magmagat. I gotta put it C. I think that's a good spot for it. And in my opinion, it's really good. But opinion is not a good word for a list that I'm trying to use off of facts. But yeah, I'm still doing it. I still keep saying it. But alright. No question. This gets you to. This is the one thing that gets you to round 100 on Ancient Evil. It's the only thing that can get you a high ups in Ancient Evil, but it does benefit off of elixirs, so I have to deduct it for that. So I'm gonna put it above the Apothicus Servant, but at A, because it does give you the Monkey Bone effect too. So I think it does benefit from that as well. I think it deserves to be up there. Now we have the grass. Oh man. I don't know where to put this one. This one's also pretty good, but I don't think it's as good as this one, obviously. I don't think it's really in that category. So I'm going to put it behind the Raygun Mark III. I think that's a good spot for it. And it's pretty good, but it's not going to get you to, it's like the Raygun Mark IIIs. It's like, it's not too high of rounds, but it will get you the high rounds, but not crazy high rounds. Now we have the Winter's Howl. Okay. This is the BO4 Winter's Howl. This is actually much better than the regular one, and it actually gets you like 40s. So I'm gonna put it at D in front of the Magma Guy. I think that's a good place for it. I don't think it deserves to be in C, but I still think it's pretty good. The Firebow. The Firebow, doing the Firebow is probably the hardest bow to do in my. And honestly, it's the hardest bow. It's just with the accuracy that you have to get it, but it's actually pretty good. I'm gonna put it higher than this hand though. I think it's a good spot for it. Void Bow. Also, by the way, the bows are actually really hard to rank because they're all good in their own way, but so it's kind of a little hard. But the Void Bow, I think Void Bow will go behind the hand. It's actually pretty good if you're trying to kill zombies from far away too. If you're trying to help out people, and if you're trying to just shoot zombies in front, it does damage to them. So I think it's pretty good. All right, this is the Wolf Bow. The Wolf Bow is the second best bow. I don't think it's better than the Raygun Mark IIIs. I think the Raygun Mark IIIs will get you to higher rounds. So I'm gonna have to put it C, but above the Fire Bow. And last but not least, we have the Lightning Bow. The Lightning Bow without Gobblegums, I think it has to go S. It is a really good. I mean, there is a damage drop off, but honestly, you could get 2 high rounds with this thing, with just using this thing. It's really good. It's one of the best winter weapons of all time. Now we have the Thunder Gun. Thunder Gun S tier. I don't want to put it over the Baby Maker, so I think the Baby Maker is better with ammo and with killing zombies. I think it's better, but the Thunder Gun also, they're about the same in killing zombies, but I think the only problem with the Thunder Gun is Thunder Gun has less ammo. If it had a little bit more ammo, it would have been higher than the Baby Maker, but since it doesn't, can't put it higher than the Baby Maker. Now we have the Kraken. Honestly, I'm gonna have to put this in B tier in front of the Aleister Foley. The Kraken is actually really cool, and if you get the lightning upgrade for it, it is really good, and it will get you to high rounds, but it will drop off eventually, but it's still really good, and I enjoy using it all the time. Now we have this hand. It's hard also ranking the hands as well. They're kind of good in their own way, but I'm gonna put this one actually at D. I think this is probably the worst one out of them just how I believe that just to me the damage feels a little less, but you know, I'm gonna just do the last hand. I'm gonna put it in C as well. I think C is a good spot for most of these. They're just all average, I guess. Now we have the Death of Orion. What I like about the Death of Orion is it's infinite damage. However, it does take a little bit more shots to kill him over time. And honestly, it actually has alright ammo. The charge shot takes away 5, but it also has 90 shots in it. So it has less ammo than the Thunder Gun if you're doing charge shots, but it's still pretty good. It still gets you the high rounds. I'm going to put it in B tier above the Aloysius Foley. I actually think Black Ops 4 actually had some pretty good wonder weapons. Just no one liked playing the maps. Now we have the Paralyzer. The Paralyzer will get you the 70s before dropping off. It's really good. If you had Vulture Raid with the green gas too, basically unstoppable on top of the bank. Again, B tier above the Aloysius Foley, but I'm not going to put it above these two. The Ray Gun Mark II. The Ray Gun Mark II, you know, it's pretty good. The headshots upgraded get you to around it'll get you to hundreds. It's really good with that. I would honestly put this above the Void Bow, but in C tier. I think it's a good spot for it. I think it's a really good spot. And I think it's better than these two. The ray gun, normal ray gun, I hate doing this, but I am putting it over the Blunder Gap though. It is still, it's not, they need to buff it. They need to do something to this normal ray gun. Because I just hate like playing maps and then just dropping it immediately. I need to do something with this. Now we have the Scavenger. The Scavenger, it goes in the D tier. I wouldn't put it any higher than these. You really need PhD to even run it, and it's not gonna really. It starts going down at round 35, so can't really put it higher than D. All right, the staffs. Let me be clear. We're gonna be ranked. If I were to rank these 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 is lightning, 3 is fire, 2 is wind, ice is 1. Because ice and wind are the only stats that really get you to high rounds. These don't. Just plain honest. Lightning staff. I'm gonna be honest. I rather use the Scavenger than this thing. I'd rather use any of these weapons above it than that. I would even use it over I would use the ray gun over this thing. This thing is horrible getting you to high rounds. It's not going to get you there. And you would be left off shooting a million shots with the ray gun than using this thing. The Fire Staff. What's a good place to put this Fire Staff? The Fire Staff, I think, is better than the Fire Bow. I would prefer the Wolf Bow over the Fire Staff, though. So I'm going to put it C tier above these. Next, we have the Ice Staff. Ice Staff is going S. I'm going to put it behind the Lightning Bow, though. I think the Lightning Bow is better than the Ice Staff. And the Ice Staff really gets you the high rounds. It's going to get you past 100 before ever dying out. So you know what? With that in mind, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the Slick of Fire behind both of those because I would rather use these two than this. But the Slick of Fire is still top 5 on any day of the week. Wind Staff. Wind Staff, basically, its upgrade version is really good, and it's infinite damage, but it still has horrible ammo count. So I'm gonna put an A behind the Apophthegm Servant because all of these share the same qualities. They're really good, but ammo count really drives them down. Wow. A 10-second machine, dead last. That's not going anywhere else. The VR11. So I'm gonna be looking at this at solo because I think that's the best way to look at it. The VR11 can get rid of George, and it can get rid of George. I don't know what else it's really good for on solo. Yeah, that's going right there. Call of Dead had some horrible wonder weapons, man. I think this is the Acid Gat. Okay, the Acid Gat. I think the Magma Gat's better than the Acid Gat. And yeah, that's just how it goes. I think the Magnum Gat just does a little bit more damage and is more effective than the Acid Gat. Yeah. Dual-wield zap guns. Now this is a good wonder weapon. This is good. This does infinite damage. Ammo does drive it down a little bit, but still really good. Honestly, really, if I'm being honest, I would put. This is tough. Wow, I didn't think I'd have a tough time doing this. We're gonna put it at the top of A. I think the dual-wield zap guns are really good. Infinite damage. It's amazing. It's I think these are all better than this though, so that's why it's not gonna be an S. I think these should be the top 5. Last but not least, this is the B01 Winter's Howl. And the B01 Winter's Howl is god awful. Any other gun I would almost want to put it here, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna put it here. So this is my list. A lot of people are gonna probably not like my list. They're gonna see me with like the PO4 here, PO4 here, and that they should probably see that up there, and not see this in here. That's gonna probably give me a lot of hate. These two as well, probably these as well. But like I said, this is I think is the most accurate for best weapons to get you high rounds. So if you did enjoy this, please leave a like down below and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next day.